Recording now.
Alright. Hi everyone, my name is Scott and I'm going to give you a tour of my tiny home, so follow me. So this is my place. It is 8 by 12 feet, single pitch shed roof, and unlike a lot of tiny homes, it's on blocks instead of on wheels. I'm on 20 acres here and don't need to worry too much about moving it around. Another design feature that plays a big part in this is that on the property we have an external an outhouse and a shower, so I didn't need to include those in this space, which has given me a lot more room for livable area. This is the sort of outside patio, so you can hang out and enjoy the view over the meadow out here. We don't have running water on the property yet, so I didn't bother putting a sink or anything in my place, and I use a cooler and wash dishes outside. It's a little primitive, but it works. So come on in and we'll look around. So this is the inside of the place. Like I said, it's 8 by 12. You got a fair amount of room in here. I've got my desk. I like to keep the computer here all the time, so that stays out. Got a full-size stereo. This is my couch with storage underneath it. Then I have a lot of other storage on these wraparound shelves up here. One of the big things that is really nice about this space is the skylights. There are two skylights that are about 2 by 4 feet each, and those provide a pretty great feeling of light and openness in here, which makes a big difference along with these giant windows overlooking the meadow. On this corner we have a wood stove. I do all my heating with this. It makes a little more heat than I need in such a space, but as long as you're paying attention and damper it down, it works great. So this is kind of in the living room mode, maximum amount of space for working on the computer, reading, watching a movie, whatever. And then when it's time to eat, we turn it into the kitchen mode, which happens by lifting that off. And under here we have a 2-burner stove with an oven. To the right of that are all my utensils, and there's all my dishes. Another thing I can do, because there's not much counter space with the computer, is I have a table on the wall here, folding table. That makes prep space, and if I don't have a fire in the wood stove, I can make a little bit more cabinet space by putting that there, which works pretty well for cooking. Then once it's time to put all that away, get all cleaned up, put this stuff away, put the table back on the wall, and then you can get ready for bed. What I did in this place was make a Murphy bed that goes up against the wall, not quite straight, but gives you a ton of space here. This platform is 4 by 7 feet. So to put the bed out, put your handy log in place. Undo the ties. And there's your bed. Then to get up there, I have this folding ladder on the wall. Goes like that. And there you go. It's pretty comfortable. It's just a foam mattress that makes it lightweight and easy to fold up and down. And even when you're up here, you've got quite a bit of room. It makes for a lot more room than a typical tiny house loft formation. The other thing that I set this up to do was to have enough space to use the underside even when the bed is folded down. So you can still sit on the couch with the bed down, or you can host a guest here. And this works as sort of a bunk bed. So I've had a number of guests here, and everyone's been very comfortable. So that's about the tour of my tiny home. Hope you've liked it, and I'll include a link to the blog post with more details in the description and at the end of this video. Thanks.